Rastafari. And he set judges in the land throughout all the fenced cities of Judah, city by city, and said to the judges, take heed what you do, for you judge not for man, but for the Lord, who is with you in the judgment. Wherefore now let the fear of the Lord be upon you. Take heed and do it. For there is no iniquity within the Lord our God, nor respect of persons, nor taking of gifts. Moreover, in Jerusalem did Jehoshaphat set of the Levites, and of the priests, and of the chief of the father of Israel, for the judgment of the Lord and for controversies, when they returned to Jerusalem. And he charged them, saying, thus shall you do in the fear of the Lord, faithfully, and with a perfect heart. And what cause soever shall come to you of your brethren that dwell in their cities, between blood and blood, between law and commandment, statutes and judgment, you shall even warn them that they trespass not against the Lord, and so wrath come upon you and upon your brethren. This do, and you shall not trespass. Rastafari. Greetings, giving thanks. Ross reports the headline. My CD player is not working. I had some new selections. We're going to get right into business here. Recently they disclosed, I guess the FCC did a little bit of research and found out that Samsung, their TVs that they've been putting out, this so-called smart TVs, are actually recording people's conversations in their living room, in their family room, in their basement, in their bedroom, wherever that TV is. That's whatever's going on there is being recorded. Apparently, Samsung, you know, they're saying that, and I don't even have the information with me, but they're saying that, you know, this information is not being used for advertising purposes, and Samsung's not selling it, but they don't have to. The information is going to a company called Nuance, N-U-A-N-C-E, and it's this company that's the largest data recognition software company in the world that's collecting this information from people like Samsung, people like Apple, people like Google, Amazon. These companies are putting out this software, the data recognition software, and that's where the information is going, to this Nuance. So did we not learn anything? Because it's pretty obvious that that information is going to go to the next level, which would be a GCHQ. We've got certain institutes in certain countries that are also working on applied science, where it has to do with mathematics and internet activity. Because again, all the information is going to the central database, and these so-called mathematicians, statisticians, and scientists are going to look at the behavior of individuals, and also look at what foods those individuals eat, where they work, what they do for recreation. And what they want to do is tailor the culture and implement a bunch of devices and mechanisms within this civilization. They call this Internet of Things. And so they can begin to move each individual in the direction towards consumerization, towards blindness, towards heathenism, towards total destruction and demise of the soul. Was that not Satan's plan? So, of course, the scientists are sitting back laughing. They think everything's funny because they have no clue, because they're purposeless. Their purpose is to work for that company and do whatever their boss tells them to do. And somehow, some way, just like Ted Kaczynski pointed out, which I'm reading now, and I'm very much in line with many of his ideas about technology, he's pointing out the same things I'm telling you. That 1996 article he wrote, he understood everything was connected. Everything was a unified force, and it was pulling everyone in, regardless. of who you are. You know, it's attempting to adjust people's personality to fit the system, but as Ted Kaczynski pointed out, and I know one of my quotes says, technology should be changed to fit man's needs, not the other way around. What they want to do is bring it out to light, because 4 or 5 years from now, when everybody's got one of those TVs, or most people got one of those TVs, most suckers, it'd be like they can say, hey, you know, we told everybody this was what was going on. They found out. And I think that's what these agencies really exist for. You know, they want, like the FCC, like the ACLU, they want to bring out these matters to attention, which is great. But again, you know, if we bring them into light and then just treat them as if they're not that important, you know, we suffocate them and they die. The cause dies and we become victims. So I mean, it's a real big deal where people need to like just stop buying TVs. You know, I wonder how many of these people that work for these organizations use smartphones. Stop using smartphones, ban it. I have. And I'll tell you what, it's all about convenience. This phone doesn't ring when my customers call me. And there's a good reason for that, because I pay $25 a month. So, you know, I'll look at it and I'll have 7 voicemails. Now, I'm a business. Obviously, that's not good for business. But I manage. Hey, you know, call it Jaws will.